Hello and welcome everybody. Today I'm going to show you the Apple Pencil. It's the stylus input device provided by Apple. I promised this video a little earlier for some people. Nevertheless, I had to wait for the device. I received it before Christmas, but all in all I had to wait 6 weeks for it. So now I'm going to put this video online, and I had to try it out, of course, and during the Christmas time there wasn't that much time. But now I will put it online and I will give you some basic advice, some basic hints of what you can use the pencil for, what customers might be interested in those devices, as well as some minor, negative points I have come across while testing this device. We'll just unpack it quickly. This can go away for now, this as well. And here we have the device itself. I'll just take it out immediately, so I'll put this away as well. Here you can see the Apple Pencil. It's pretty heavy, in fact it's 20 grams. I put it on a weight before, and it's pretty heavy on the back side, so it feels really well in your hand. You don't have the feeling that it will slide away or anything else. It's really grippy, although it's, shiny plastic, but nevertheless it doesn't slide or anything else. You can just hold it really easy. But the weight comes with it, so it's pretty stable in your hand. On the back we have the charger, as you might have seen on some earlier videos already, or in the keynote, for example. Here we have the lightning charger. You can plug this side to your iPad Pro. I will give you some negative point, in fact, with that one later. Nevertheless, I would have preferred some, charging dock for the cable itself, so you just plug it to your cable, and then it's much easier and it's more handy, but we'll come to that in a minute. I'll just put this away for a second as well. And here we have some extras. There is another tip for it, and we have a backpack. Not a backpack, but there is some plug you can put on it, and you can charge it with the cable. You can see on the picture. I fear it's pretty stupid to carry it around with you, and it's a pretty easy device to lose. So I would still have preferred to have a cable included and maybe some connector for connecting it to your iPad in the other terms, because I fear that more people will charge it with the cable than with the iPad Pro itself. Coming up with the iPad Pro here, I will show you how it charges. I'll just leave it that way so you can see it probably. Just remove it, remove the back as I said before, and then you can plug it here on the back side to the lightning dock of your iPad. Here you go. And now it's charging. I'll just zoom out a little bit so you can see. There you go. It's charging, but there is no point. You can see it's charging. It doesn't drain that much battery, so you can see it actually, but I would have preferred some small LED device or anything else, so it shows, hey, I'm charging, or hey, I'm charged fully, or anything else, or my battery is running low, like some small flashing light or whatever. LED costs a few cents, and the price of this device is pretty high, so I would have preferred Apple to think about it a bit longer and just integrate some small lamp, so you can see some stages actually. Nevertheless, enough of charging now. Just unplug it. And one negative point, of course, here I said, if you have this plugged this way and you lift the iPad with not seeing the device, or you just forget that the device is on it, there might be some risk that you break it or that you bend it, so you can't use it anymore. I'm not sure whether this will happen to me. I usually take a lot of care with my devices, but nevertheless, it just looks a bit weird. You have to put it on a flat table. You can't really put it on some bed or anything else. Some people might be charging in the evening on the bed. It's just not thought through for me personally, but nevertheless, just unplug it now, zoom out a bit more, and then we'll have a look at the device, what it can do actually. I'll just open this up here, and here you go. I'll just close the back for now so I don't lose the back side as well. What you can use the device for is basically everything on the iPad. You can scroll, of course, and the sensor in the tip, it reacts really easy, so I just put it on the screen now. I'm not putting any pressure, as you can see, just holding it, and you can already move it side to side. So the sensitivity is really, really high. You don't have to put any power. Just the weight of the pencil, even with this position, is enough already to say like, hey, I'm using it, I'm used, and I'm just scrolling left and right. The device actually, personally for me, the thing I'm using is Notes. I'll just open this up here and go inside the Notes. And just, come on, here you go. And you can just take some notes. I'm working with customers quite a lot, so I prefer to take notes really quickly and also draw some stuff, like some unknown ways I have to work in or anything else. Like for example, if I have to take some videos in some places I haven't been before, just taking some notes, taking some details of the room or hall or whatever else it is, and just drawing something, writing some data on it, and then I can figure at home like what I'm putting up how, and like whether I can use a crane or anything else like that. So yeah, well, that's pretty handy for me. And also taking notes is really easy. You can select a pencil up here, this is a normal, well, Biro I would say. This is some pencil, and you have a razor here and a drawer, so you can, well, yeah, well, see how long you're drawing, whatever else this is used for, I don't know. Nevertheless, writing on it is pretty easy, and there is virtually no input lag. As you can see here, I'm writing on it and it goes really, really fast behind the pen. There is, well, as I said, no input lag at all. Just deleting this again. I used some other tablet devices with some pencils, and the delay was really, really annoying. I mean, it takes really long time, and it lags a bit here. There is no lag. I didn't figure any lag so far. I'm using this for a few weeks now. Well, yeah, coming up with the device ability as well, just put it really light on it, and it, well, makes some really, really, well, should make some really, really light stripe, but nevertheless it isn't for any reason. But I can push harder and it goes a bit, well, thicker. I'm not sure why this makes such a big line now. Nevertheless, it's still visible that this line is thicker and, well, rather dark black compared to this rather thin line here. Well, this is concerning the writing stuff. Of course, you can also draw some stuff here, and this is, well, can be used for Adobe Photoshop. And here you have way more choice of pencils, and of course, you can also select the color and the flow of the pencil. Here you go up and down. You can select the flow. You can select the size of it. Always go up and down. There you go. We'll just pick some, well, yellow now, or some red. Probably is better to see on the screen. And here you go, you can just draw something. It's basically the same as notes, but as I said, it's way more rich on options than anything else. As well, here you can draw bigger and thinner lines, and you can also move the pen really sideways, and you can just, with this pencil it doesn't work probably, I don't know why. Just try the other one. Here you go, it's green now, but it doesn't matter. You can just do some background coloring on that one here. Same counts here, like you put light power on it, it goes really thin, you push a bit harder, and it gets thicker, as you can see here. Yeah, well, it's really handy. So what this device is, well, useful or for is, say, people who are working with creative stuff, like drawing or making notes like me. People who use this device for rather writing some emails and checking the internet, browsing the web, playing some games, watching a video. This device is really useless. I mean, this is just $100 waste, to be honest. So I wouldn't advise to buy this device for people who are just using it as a normal iPad. This is really a consumer device, a business device, sorry, not a consumer device. If you're a consumer with this device and you decide to buy the iPad Pro just to browse the web, I would advise you don't go for this pencil. You will just lose it or don't use it anymore because it's just lying around the corner. There's also no way to put it on the iPad. There's no magnet or anything else. So you always have to carry it around in some separate bag, and you might be able to lose it. I'm not sure. I hope I won't lose it, but nevertheless, there is always the chance you will. I would have wished for some, well, yeah, small magnet or anything else. I can plug it on the side so it just sticks at least in the bag. Well, if you have any questions concerning the device itself, feel free to ask me, feel free to leave me a comment. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel, and otherwise, see you soon.